What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this really quickly, guys. Once again, guys, we're talking about Jaron Ennis. He's definitely letting his presence be felt at the welterweight division by his dominating performance last Saturday night over former 140-pound IBF champion Sergey Lipinets. 6-round KO, guys. Did it in dominating fashion, and like I said, these other welterweights, they're being put on notice. So I got the article pulled up here. Apparently, Jaron Ennis wants Ugas or Keith Thurman next. So I'm gonna get my laptop here, guys, catch you guys up to speed on what's going on with Mr. Ennis. So let me grab my laptop. All right, so it says here, Jaron Ennis wants Keith Thurman and Yordenis Ugas next. Let's go over the article a little bit. It says welterweight phenomenon Jaron Ennis, who's 27-0 by the way, guys, after the fight last Saturday night, says he wants Keith one-time Thurman or WBA 147-pound champion Yordenis Ugas next, following his stunning 6-round knockout victory over former IBF 140-pound champion Sergey Lipinets. The 23-year-old Ennis has no problems earning his shot against welterweight champions Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Now, I did a video on who I think he would do better with between Errol and Terrence Crawford. So I invite you guys to go check out that video after watching this one. Now it says, which is why he is targeting number 3 WBC one-time Thurman and WBA Super World Welterweight Champion Ugas. While it may seem a little odd for Ennis to view WBA champion Ugas as a step up to get to Spence and Crawford, but that's only because he's not viewed in the same light as those two belt holders, and that's true. You know, his belt, he was the regular champion. When Manny Pacquiao was stripped, they elevated him to super champion, guys. It says Ugas is arguably a perch, a step below those stars, so he's more of a stepping stone for Ennis. But let's not put the cart before the horse, guys. Let's not put the cart before the horse. It says, for boxing fans that want to see Ennis go at it against unbeaten Virgil Ortiz Jr., that fight has no chance of happening until one or both guys capture a world title. I can see that too. You know, it is a business and they want to maximize the earning potential with those two. Okay, let's read down here some more. It says, Ennis is ready for Thurman or Ugas next. I could have gotten Lipinets in the 3rd round, but I took my foot off the gas, said Ennis to PBC podcast. I wanted this performance to be punishing and real dominant, and I took my time and eventually got the stoppage later on. Okay. So Ennis says that he's not sure who he's fighting next. I want the top guys. I want to fight all the best guys right now that will put me in the position to fight for the world titles, because I know I won't be able to get a world title in my next fight. Okay, so let's go over a little bit of that stuff. So he wants Ugas or Thurman next. As for him getting Ugas, I think that's out of the question now, because Errol Spence Jr. and Ugas are planning on fighting sometime this year. It's a unification bout. Now that Ugas has something that Errol Spence wants, you guys know Errol Spence wants to be undisputed at 147 before he moves on to 154. Whether or not he's going to face off against Terrence Crawford, that's up in the air. You guys know the back and forth stuff that's been going on between them. Now, Keith Thurman, this is a more viable option in my opinion. Keith Thurman's been wanting a fight. He's been wanting to get back in the game. I've seen him on his Instagram every now and then posting stuff, and I'm sure he feels left out in the cold right now. You know, like I said before, it's funny how things change. One moment you're the man, you know, you're holding all these titles, and the next you're knocking on the door trying to get in. So I think this would be an excellent opportunity for both of these guys, Ennis and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman to get his mojo back, Ennis to put himself in title contention, because I think he's going to be a champion at 147 in the near future. I just see it. He has star power written all over him, and he has the tools. He possesses the tools to do that. He's a complete fighter in my opinion, and I think he's ready, guys. I think he's ready. Now, as for Keith Thurman, he's been out of the ring for a while. Manny Pacquiao was the last fight that he had. He hasn't really captured that mojo like he had back in the day, before, you know, when Errol Spence came on the scene as the boogeyman, and Keith Thurman was really the man at the time. So hopefully Keith Thurman likes this idea. Like I said, I don't think he'll get Ugas, just because of the opportunity that's been put forth towards Ugas and Errol Spence Jr. But Keith Thurman is a very viable option. So you guys let me know what you think in the comment section about Jaron Ennis' performance last Saturday night. Do you think he should fight Keith Thurman, get his feet wet to get himself in contention for a title shot at the top, guys? Do you think Keith Thurman has what it takes to stop Jaron Ennis' climb to welterweight supremacy? Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.